Today's presentation is going to be regarding a motorcycle headlamp bezel, where we did a two-shot molding analysis with our partner JW Speaker, who has graciously provided information for this. And what we're going to show is how the simulation looked versus their first article inspections and other testing that they did for their customer at the time before the product was released, which is now available to the public. So just as a kind of a brief heads up here, I'm going to walk through several pictures, kind of talk about the challenges of such an analysis. Again, this is a fairly large part. It's certainly not a dashboard or anything of that nature, but you can see here the first shot and the second shot configurations. The maroon side over here, the maroon piece, is obviously the first shot. And when you do a two-shot analysis, as many of you know, the warpage calculates how that material or how those particular parts in unison are going to merge and deform and what the net shape would be. Now, the challenge with this particular part is that both of these pieces are polycarbonate, which obviously is shear sensitive to begin with. It also has a lot of tricky processing issues, I would say, that many people go through. There's certainly a ramp that you have to get through, a ramp up portion. But give you a little indication on the thicknesses of these parts, we're talking anywhere from, at the thickest, it's about 0.4 inches in some locations, but the average here, as you can see, is down below 1/8 of an inch to 2.5 millimeters, possibly 3 in some locations. Whereas logos, for example, are even thicker than that. So you do have that varying thickness that you also have to take into consideration when the warpage was being predicted, which was a key factor for the client. It was very important for them to make sure that the brand recognition came through and that these parts mated well.